What's good, y'all? This your boy Caseyfield, King Self for Life. Wrestling Takes. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to the new cats who decided to subscribe to your boy. I appreciate it so much. Like I said, it's not the biggest channel on YouTube, but I'm doing everything in my power to get this channel up. So, like I said, if you're new to the channel, I always like to subscribe, get the content out. That's what I'm always trying to do. I just want to tell y'all, I apologize. No Rampage, no Dynamite review. This is going to be all for all. So I'm talking about everything. Even I'm going to give my takes on all the releases. I still ain't done no video on that. So this is going to be all in one. This is going to be a Dynamite, Rampage, and all the WWE recent release video all wrapped in one. So I'm not going to talk about the matches that I seen on the show. I'm just going to talk about how I felt about both shows as we get closer to Full Gear. Am I a little bit more excited? Yes, but I'm not chomping at the bit to go out and watch it. Even though I'm buying it, we're gonna get it, but I'm still not like, oh, I gotta get this pay per view. No, I don't know. For me, I'm going to keep it. I do everything in my power to keep it real on this channel, y'all. I do everything in my power to be as honest. I don't try to sugarcoat nothing. CM Punk, Eddie Kingston, that was one of the best promos I've ever seen. And Eddie Kingston, he ate up CM Punk. I'm just calling it for what it is. But even with that, man, I don't know. I'm still not like, oh, I can't wait for Full Gear. Like I said, I'm an AEW head through and through. But for me, I guess I just have to watch the show. And then I go from there. Now, when it comes to Dynamite this week and Rampage is off the chain. This was one of Rampage's best episodes they ever did. Dynamite, on the other hand, I think is still with the pacing. They got to pace themselves. Tony Khan, whatever you need to do, make sure Rampage is live every week from here on out. No more take Rampages. This was a great show. Everything. Everything. My girl Red Velvet, yes. My girl Red Velvet is coming for Jade. I'm telling y'all right now. Red Velvet is going to beat the brakes off of Jade Cargill. You done heard it here first. I'm telling y'all right now. And Bunny, yes, Bunny still needs improvement, but I think that was Bunny's best match yet. Red carried her the whole time, but I think she did a couple of movesets that she needed to do. It was fine for me. Fellas, ladies, I'm telling y'all right now. That boy Johnny Hungy, John Silver, Adam Cole, that was by far for me. That's Adam Cole's best match in AEW yet. John Silver is a very underrated wrestler. That boy can wrestle his tail off. The two of them, man, I wouldn't mind seeing that happen maybe a couple of months from now. We run that back. Run that back because that was an excellent match. Great. My boys, The Acclaim. Anthony versus Daniel Bryan. My bad. I got to get used to calling him Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson. I can't wait to see The Acclaim as tag team champs. That's all I gotta say. Even though my boys be losing 24/7. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling y'all, Rampage must stay live at all times. Stay live. That was one of the best episodes of Rampage I've seen yet. However, going back to what I was saying, I'm still like, I'm a little bit more excited for Full Gear, but I'm not jumping like, yeah, I can't wait. Not like how it was with All Out. With All Out, I couldn't wait for All Out. Full Gear, I'm just going to tune in and see how does everything pace. How does everything pace, you know what I'm saying? So we basically got one more week. This Saturday is Full Gear. So I'm thinking this is what I'm going to do. I think next time you hear a review from me, I don't think I'm going to review Dynamite or Rampage. I'm going to wait till everything is done. And then I'm going to review Full Gear. What I might do is I'll give you a predictions video on all the matches. Because we got 8 matches right now. And the card looks great. It's a great card. We got 3 multi-man matches. I'm fine. Keep it at there. We don't need 50 million. You know Tony Khan. He got to have everybody and mama on the card. You do not have to have everybody and the mamas on the card. That's the name of the game. That's a no-no. You do not have to have everybody and their mama on the card. Don't do it. But I'm guarantee you he's going to find a way to throw everybody and their mama on the card. I'll give you my predictions video next week before Full Gear. But like I said, Dynamite, Rampage. Dynamite was great, but I think it was the pace, and there was a lot of things that was just off to me on the show. But we on our way. We on our way. Keep doing what they doing. You just know what they need to do. Continue to get the girls better. Make sure you get us right. And the ratings are going to be up. People be crying about the ratings. I saw the ratings was. You know what, man? At the end of the day, just expect this to be the ratings for right now. You know, I know a lot of people, they want manifestation of stuff to happen right away. They want it to, they want Rampage to be 2 million. They want Dynamite to be 3 million. Y'all, listen, it's going to come in time. The name of the game is to do what I keep saying. Get your girls right. Make people give a crap about your show. And get us right. There it is. Now, let's go ahead and dissect this whole WWE release that just took place. So let me go ahead and let me type it in. Let me go look it up. Because I know a lot of y'all was like, man, yourself, when you going to talk about the release? When you going to talk about it? I mean, you done heard everybody talking about it. You done heard everybody go in. They went in on everybody who been released, all the different names. Let me go ahead and look up the different names of everybody who got released. They said it was a total of 18 people that got released. Hold on, let me find the difference, because they said they only had 12. Let me see if I can find one where they got all 18 released. Okay. So on November 4th, these are all the names. Katrina Cortez, Zeta Ramirez, Jeet Rama, Jesse Camilla, Trey Baxter, Mia Yim, Ember Moon, Frankie Monet, Oni Lurkin, Scarlett Bordet, Harry Smith, B Fab, Eva Marie, Lince Dorado, Grand Metalik, Karrion Kross, Nia Jax, and Keith Lee. You know, I really, you know, I'm really ashamed in the wrestling community as a whole. And why do I say that? I'm ashamed of the wrestling community as a whole because everybody who made their videos talk about how ticked off they was tuned in to SmackDown. Every one of you all that went off, I don't care what your name is, I don't care how big you are in the IWC, you watched SmackDown right after this. You was mad. You about to break something. Yet you tuned in to SmackDown. Vince McMahon and them did that because he know, watch these bozos still watch my product. Vince don't give a rat's behind what we think. He know that clowns will continue to watch this show. They will complain to the heavens, to the high heavens, and still watch the show. I'm like, do you really want to hurt Vince McMahon? Stop patronizing the show. Stop tuning in. Stop buying the merch. But y'all can't help it. I didn't told y'all, wrestling is like an addiction. It's crack. It's crack cocaine. WWE is crack. It's crack. It's no good for you, but you going to get it and you going to want it some more. The IWC, y'all is just some guy. Y'all is clowns to high as well. I told y'all about everybody else. You know, everybody whose name is on this list is no shocker to me. None of them. Not even Nia Jax, who really is not a good wrestler at all. You know, everybody just knows she's related to The Rock. That's all we know. Keith Lee, Mia Yim, Karrion Kross, Scarlett Bordeaux. What did I tell y'all about Keith Lee? I told y'all about Keith Lee. Look, can I get my props? I was right about Keith Lee from getting out. Karrion Kross, I really thought Vince McMahon had something with that man. And what he decided to do was stripped him with what made his gimmick work, and that was his lady. I do not care about Scarlett Bordeaux with all the witchcraft stuff that she was doing, but what she did, that made his gimmick work. And when Vince stripped her from him, that killed everything. Then put him in suspenders, they gave him a shredder mask, and it just killed everything. And now he gone. Listen, I've been trying to tell y'all, man. Vince McMahon has been doing so many demonic things behind closed doors. Actually, he do it right in front of your face. But he's done so much demonic things and so many wicked things that a lot of people are not really seeing the true things that's taking place. The Bible talks about you're going to reap what you sow. If you sow discord, you're going to get discord back. If you sow evil, you're going to get evil back. People talk about karma. Karma is a world word. I don't even use the word karma. I don't, because that's the world system. I'm speaking biblical things right now. Vince McMahon has sold so much demonic thing. I'm telling y'all, he's put so much demonic energy out in the air. He's been so wrong. He's done people wrong for years. And with all the stuff that's transpiring, I'm telling you, this is coming back to eat that man up. It's eating him up from the inside, and he don't care. You know, all he think look, Vince, this is Vince. He think, well, we done made our money from USA Network and Fox. I'm good. I can keep cutting people, and I can keep calling it budget cuts. Budget cuts is no issue, because you just ran over there to Saudi Arabia and got all that blood money. Y'all just did Crown Jewel over there. I know the Princeton paid y'all handsomely well. So I don't want to hear nothing about y'all hurting for money. They're not hurting for money. People was, shout out to the cats, a couple of cats that I talked to on Twitter. They was, talking about how they was kind of, worried about the whole budget cuts thing and everything. Listen, Vince McMahon ain't hurting for no money. This fool is set for life. His grandchildren are set for life. They are set. The name of the game is Vince and them just don't have no idea what to do with every one of these cats. And I'm telling you, for me, you could have had Karrion Kross be the next guy to win the WWE Championship, build him up right, and he be the guy to take the title off of Big E. Vice versa, Keith Lee. You build Keith Lee up, and he could potentially been the guy to dethrone Mr. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief. But Vince McMahon said, nope, I have no money in either one of them. Poof, be gone. And it was so many fools that was calling me crazy when I told y'all about Keith Lee's situation. I told y'all Vince McMahon has no desire to book black talent, period. We got the talent. We got this stuff right there. But if Vince McMahon don't like you, he's going to make sure, I'm going to throw you out there. Now, here's the deal. The only reason Vince McMahon like you, you must shuck and jive. And I've been trying to tell y'all so much about the New Day. The reason why the New Day is prospering right now is because they've been buck dancing forever. Big E, Kofi, and now King Woods have been cooning to the highest order. They've been shucking and jiving. I done a lot of people in the IWC not going to like me saying this. They've been cooning to the highest order, and because of the cooning, they've been rewarded. Now, listen, I like all three of them. I think this is the best decision. I wanted King Xavier to win King of the Ring. He won it. Great. But I told you, the name of the game, you got to shuck and jive for Vince McMahon for him to like you. You got to buck dance. Buck dancing is the only way black people get over in the E. I don't know how people ain't realize put one and two together. You must coon to the highest order in order to get over for Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon has no desire to book black talent right. Even when you buck dance, even when you cooning, Big E's title reign has been hot garbage. I ain't even been watching the show and his reign has been trash. He has no desire. Bobby Lashley's title reign was trash. Bianca's title reign was trash. Sasha Banks' title reign was trash. Why? Are you realizing a recurring thing? Our title reigns are only political. We win titles, we win big only for political reasons. Oh, it's a check mark. Oh, look, make sure I put the title on somebody black so they won't come for our helmet. And we got black wrestling Twitter brainwashed anyway, because most of them think every time we on the television, that's great. No, that's not enough. I don't want to just be on TV and then be out there buck dancing and cooning every 5 seconds. I don't run like that. So a lot of people don't realize they don't. This is one of the major reasons why I realized that I really don't, quote unquote, fit the status quo when it comes to this IWC stuff, because I don't move like a lot of cats in the IWC. A lot of cats in the IWC move way different than I do. I don't move like that. And when I see something is wrong, I'm calling bull jive out. And I've been calling Vince and them out forever. Nobody really ain't listening to me. So that's why when I seen all these different names get popped up, I mean, look here, if I'm Johnny Morrison, I'm really ticked off. I'm like, what was the point of you having me bring my wife in just to cut her? And because she quote unquote too old? Come on now. I told y'all, Vince McMahon is a clown to the highest order. He's a buffoon. And for the fans to keep tuning in, Vince McMahon is laughing right back at you. He's laughing because he knows you're going to tune right back in like everything is all good. And that's exactly what y'all did. Y'all was up in arms on Thursday, and on Friday, right before Rampage, you tuned in to SmackDown. Like good little slaves, because the crack that WWE is got you again. It's crack. WWE is crack cocaine. I'm telling you right now. It's crack. My heart goes out to the cats who got released. Now, Eva Marie, Nia Jax, I'm calling it what it is. They not great. They're not good wrestlers at all. They're not. Ember Moon, you already know. You already know her situation. B-Fab, Hit Row, more like Buck Dancing Row, because that's exactly what they finna become. She was basically the whole theme song. That was her saying Hit Row, and she gets released. Now, B-Fab's not a great wrestler at all. She needs a whole lot more training. You know what I'm saying? But this is Vince McMahon's doing. I told you, him, Bruce, the Beaver, all these clowns. John Laurinaitis with his old goofy behind self. So I said, man, like I really look at it. I would be a complete hypocrite if I was up here yelling, screaming, complaining, upset about all these release, and then I was watching SmackDown. Then I said I can't wait for Monday Night Raw. So many cats in the IWC. I watched so many different videos. Everybody was complaining about the same thing, yet they tuned in to SmackDown. Everybody, I don't care what their name is. I don't care if they real big in the IWC or real small. They was complaining about all these different names that you see and tune right back into SmackDown like everything's all good. I don't give a crap that you making money off this. I don't give a care. You can make money talking about Rampage and AEW, and you can talk about all the other independent wrestling, because as of right now, with all the names that have been released, independent wrestling is about to shoot to the sky. I'm just trying to tell y'all right now. See, everybody be talking about all these cats can possibly go to AEW. Now, if it's anybody that I want to go to AEW, I want Keith Lee to go, and I want Mia Yim to go. Look here, man. I kind of was for Ember Moon to come, but I kind of heard some not so good news about who Ember Moon is married to. She's married to some dude that was actually had some kind of gimmick that was hard, was racist as heck, and she was basically co-signing that stuff. So now I kind of had to cause the pause when it comes to Ember Moon. I wouldn't mind seeing her come, but that's what made me cause the pause, because I was like, I was not aware of that buffoonery that took place. She sat up there and allowed that stuff. She allowed her dude to do that stuff, and I'm like, Ember, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, you know. So, Mia Yim, come on. Keith Lee, come on. How do I feel about Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I wasn't the biggest Karrion Kross guy. I wasn't. But if the four of them came to AEW, by all means come. That's just two extra big men that you got. You got Kross and you got Keith Lee. And they ladies. Now, I have not seen Scarlett Bordeaux wrestle. I don't know if she can wrestle. But the one thing AEW needs to do, you need to go after Frankie Monet. Get her. You can get a Frankie Monet. She would add tremendously to the women's division. Now, it wouldn't shock me if she run back to Impact. It would not shock me at all. You know. Only Lurkin. Only Lurkin might be a good fit on Impact. Because him and Danny Burch was a great tag team. They wasn't like the most push, because I think he had broke his eye socket. And that's kind of what put a halt to their tag team run. But they was a good solid tag team in NXT, you know what I mean? The couple of Hispanic dudes, Lince Dorado, I saw him trending today because apparently he was going back and forth with Lil Izzy's dad, and I didn't realize how of a menace that whole family is. Izzy, she's best friends with Tessa Blanchard. That's already a no-no. And then the situation that happened in NXT where everybody was always booing MSK is because of her dad and her mama. They told them to boo them because of it was something. I don't know what the whole story was. But apparently, my man pulled up and he got off Twitter. I'm talking about her father. He pulled up to the spot where he was going to be at, and he hopped on Twitter, called himself apologizing, and he deleted his account. So, you know, it is what it is, man. But like I said, I really have nothing else to say. I told y'all about Keith Lee a long time ago. I was the very first one. I told you right at the NXT Takeover 30 was done. Now, I didn't think that both when NXT Takeover 30 was done, that both of their careers was over. I just only went with Keith Lee because I know the track record when it comes to the black talent. You must buck dance and coon in order to shine in the E. That is the only way you get over. But I did not think that my man, Karrion Kross, his career was over too. But apparently, at the Takeover 30, that was the end. It was a wrap. It was over. It was over. It was done. Listen, I'm telling y'all right now, Vince McMahon is laughing at every single one of you YouTube creative content creators is on here complaining. I'm telling you, you want to put a halt to it, be like me. Don't watch. I have not watched one single episode of Raw SmackDown ever since the debacle that took place at Summer Joke. I'm keeping my word. I see what's going on Twitter. That's the only way I know what's going on. And I listen to other people give a review about what's going on over there. Me, I'm not watching the buffoonery because I know how Vince McMahon and them get down. I'm sticking to my guns. I don't care how great Roman Reigns is. It don't matter to me. I'm not tuning in. That's how you affect Vince and them. Vince and them don't care because he know every single one of you goose are going to go back and tune in like everything is all good. And then you're going to complain how bad Raw SmackDown is. You're going to keep watching it. And Vince and them just going to keep laughing to the bank. I'm like, he ain't laughing to the bank on me because I know I'm not watching. I'm not tuning in. The only wrestling I watch is Rampage, Dynamite. That's about it. And if I could, I was trying to keep it with a little bit of the independent scene. I might look at Impact every now and then, whatever. But mainly, my only two wrestling days is Wednesday and Friday. And that's after I get home because, as y'all know, I do not be home to watch. I be out on the road handling business, doing what I got to do. But that's basically it, man. I just wanted to give you everything all wrapped in one Dynamite Rampage and then give you my honest take on all these different WWE releases that just took place this past Thursday. So I'm just telling y'all right now, if I don't do a Dynamite or Rampage review, next video I drop will be a predictions video, what's taking place in Full Gear, then my honest Full Gear review. This is your boy Caseyville, King Self for Life. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. You know what to do. I'll let your boy.